Church versus Freemasonry, a critique.
Chapter 2. Understanding Lodge Concepts.
Three main issues are discussed in Chapter 2 of the book, How to Respond to the Lodge. These are: is Freemasonry a religion? Freemasonry's secrecy, and Deism and Freemasonry. In relation to the first question, is Freemasonry a religion? Reverend Rongstad writes,
although discussion of religion and politics is strictly forbidden in the Lodge, it is necessary to establish whether or not Masonry is a religion. Authoritative sources can be found in Masonry literature which both claim and disclaim that Masonry is a religion. The avoidance of religious discussion does not mean that the Lodge is not a religion. All it means is that the members may not talk about their individual denominations, their individual religions, as they avoid political talk. Such talk would create tensions and disagreements. The Lodge does not want to offend anyone. Rather, it sees itself as above all religions in the world. This attitude of condescension toward specific religions is really an elevation of the Lodge as a super-religion. A paradox exists. Masonry is in search of the truth, yet the Mason must always conceal and never reveal Masonic teachings.
my response: highly controversial topics like religion and politics, which have historically provoked friction and caused deadly conflicts amongst men, are not to be discussed in open lodge. Freemasonry, however, does not interfere in the freedom of each brother to practice the religion of his choice, or to take active participation in the political life of his country. Yet Freemasonry is neither a political organization nor a religion, and these are the reasons. Firstly, most known religions are characterized by the fact that all its members agree to worship certain given and specific deities. Freemasonry, however, uses an avatar figure, a representative, for the many gods of the several world religions. We use general terms like the great architect of the universe, the Almighty, or the Most High. These are synonyms for the Creator, the Maker of all. We, Masons, utter these many names with great reverence and the utmost respect to identify the one God. Secondly, world religions typically have their unique and specific holy books which contain its teachings and serves as spiritual guide for believers. Freemasonry does not have a holy book, and on its altars every holy writ is accepted. No Masonic literature is venerated or considered holy. Thirdly, many religions are recognizable by their strict dogma, tenets which are set in stone, immovable, invariable, unchanged. In Freemasonry, the only constant is the faith and belief in a supreme being who is eternal, omnipotent, immutable wisdom, supreme intelligence, and exhaustless love. The one God who we must adore and revere, not only in thoughts and words, but also with our daily good deeds and positive actions, while laboring towards personal progressive advancements. Freemasonry does demand that we, as Masons, honor God according to the precepts of your particular religion. Likewise, Freemasonry does inculcate in every true practitioner a tendency to thrive in the three spheres of the human manifestation, that is, physically, mentally, spiritually, inducing a proclivity for its members to participate in the uplifting of the world around us. All these we do just because is right, because it is the way God would want us to act. It is how we, the created ones, make ourselves worthy in the eye of our Creator. Regarding the topic of Freemasonry secrecy, the author comments,
secrecy so dominates the Lodge that the candidate, before he knows what he is getting into, must take his oath under the most severe penalties. For instance, he must always conceal and never reveal the secrets of Masonry, and if he does, he gives permission to have my tongue torn out by the roots, my left breast torn open, my heart plucked out, my body severed in twain, my bowels taken from thence and burned to ashes and scattered to the four winds of heaven.
my response: There are no secrets in Freemasonry, not anymore. Since the advent of the internet and its widespread use, the libraries and rituals of Freemasonry have been opened for all to see. Once, long ago, the secrets were means of identification used by the old stonemasons who, without the benefit of diplomas, graduation titles, or ID cards, had to devise a way to be able to recognize and differentiate constructors with dissimilar skill levels. With the rise of speculative masonry, these modes of recognition have lost their practical relevance and were kept as symbolic signposts and remembrance of a long-gone epoch. Regarding the penalties mentioned in the book How to Respond to the Lodge, like the secrets previously mentioned, belong to our ancient brethren of the so-called Media Tempestus, Middle Ages and Dark Ages, where the Holy Inquisition and witches' persecution and prosecutions were common and accepted practices. Hence these old stonemasons, likewise their penalties, were reflection of the turbulent and obscure times they lived. These penalties do not and cannot apply in today's day. Neither we could nor would perform them. They are still mentioned in our lodges as a relic, an echo of antiquity. As a matter of fact, nowadays more and more lodges are abandoning the practice of reciting these ancient penalties. They have been substituted for a higher ideal and deeper symbolism, which is that of valuing and appreciating the qualities of honor and virtue above material and banal advantages like rank and fortune. This change having of a crucial significance, as all mere mortals are terribly afraid of physical pain and death, but only men with high morals and deep spiritual connections worry about the intangibles of human existence. The book in its chapter, Understanding Lodge Concepts, ascertains that
The Lodge will not confess that Jesus is the truth. This is universalism, deism, and humanism. This denies the necessity of having a savior.
My response: Freemasonry is not a religion, nor it is a substitute for religion. Freemasonry does not prescribe means for salvation. Freemasonry is just a fraternity where good, like-minded men meet to work towards their betterment. Yet, Freemasonry is religious, for it strongly instructs its members to seek spiritual enlightenment and salvation through the religion of their choice. This is why our fraternity ought not to be labeled as theological universalism. Our Masonic meetings are opened and closed with prayers to the one God, to whom we ask to intervene, guiding and protecting neophytes during initiation and hierophants during installation. Therefore, Freemasonry cannot be associated to concepts of theological deism or humanism. Freemasonry is highly respectful to all religions and their noble teachings. For that reason, Freemasonry will not promote one denomination over the other, nor favor a religion at expense of others. In the end, Freemasonry understands that there is but one God, from whom all goodness and grace emanate.